Herman TV are giving you the West Ham versus Stockport County preview and my opinion on the latest signings that and players that we just got rid of. Let's just start with the latest signings. We saw two players on Friday. We sold Haller to Ajax and we sold Robert Snodgrass to West Bromwich Albion. I'm fine with Snodgrass going because we're not really using him that much. This season. We're not gonna use him, so it's better to bring a player that you want to use than a player that doesn't want to be used. Snodgrass has been on our bench, but hasn't brought up the perspective and ways to wants him to come and play for our team. He's always been in the subs. So I think if he wants to have game time, then West Bromwich Albion has they did sign him on Friday. It is a good idea for him to sign, and it is good for him to get more game time. As let me just type. I actually want to check this. Haller and Snodgrass. I'm checking on their Wikipedia page. Right, Snodgrass and Haller. Okay, Snodgrass came. So Snodgrass came from Hull City from 2017 to West Ham United in 2017 to 2021. He did, however, have a loan deal with Aston Villa 17-18 season, but came back to us. He did have 75 appearances for West Ham United, but he only scored 17. So he only scored 7 goals for us to see. That sees the whole time for West Ham. 7 goals, 75 appearances. It's not really good. I actually want to check how much we bought him for. Yeah, we bought him for £10.2 million pounds. He did make his first game was against Man City, which we lost 4-0. So I am okay with him going to West Bromwich Albion. I'm fine with that. I'm not really worried about that because we've got Yarmolenko, we've got Bowen. We don't need Stockport. What I'm annoyed with is the Haller's Sebastian Haller's transfer saga. He came from, so let's just take the fact, he came from Eintracht Frankfurt, 60 apps, 24 appearance, 24 goals, 48 appearance, 10 goals, which is disappointing because I actually thought he would do good for West Ham, which is sad that he left to Ajax. Apparently I just heard that he scored for Ajax. Apparently he scored his first goal today, so well on Haller. The thing is, people are saying, okay, West Ham, I've checked a lot of West Ham fans, they are saying that, that we're not really, we don't want Haller. Haller doesn't do anything, and I do agree with you because he only came last season and he hasn't done anything that much to impress me, to make me think, oh wow, this is a player that I'm glad that we brought from Eintracht Frankfurt. But what I'm annoyed with about this is that The thing is, like, Moyes, the only striker we got is Antonio. We don't have another striker. All of our attacking forwards are either right wingers, left wingers, or in the youngsters, like in the academy squad. So it was a bad idea for him to go to Ajax. If I was Moyes or GSB, and I would what Ajax gave me 22.5 euros, I would have said, you know what, fine, I accept your deal, but let me find a striker to replace him, so we can sell him to you, or we can tell him, okay, we will sell Haller if you give us another striker. That's so simple. We could have got Ajax as a striker. We could have got strikers that we need to have, because we only have one striker, and that's Antonio. We can't. Antonio is a good player, but we can't go to him. We can't always rely on him. Yes, he's a good player. 100% respect him, but he's injury prone. We can't, we just can't start Antonio. Okay, Antonio, I want you to play every game. He's gonna get tired. He's gonna get exhausted, and that's why we should have told Ajax's boss. We should have the head coach Eric Ten Hag that, okay, we will sell Haller if you give us another striker, or let us buy another striker, then we will sell. Because now we're in a tough situation where we don't have a striker for backup. We should have just kept the deal long, waiting. Let them play the waiting game. Let us get a striker. Or the money that we sold for Haller, we should have bought a striker with that money. We should have just bought a striker from now. It's good that we got Antonio back, but if he gets injured this season, I don't know what I'm gonna do, or Moyes is gonna do this season if we don't have Haller. It's just something that he should have thought of, because it's something we do need. Sorry about that. Let's go back to the Stockport County versus West Ham preview. Stockport County are a National League team. We're obviously a Premier League team, so it wouldn't affect us. It wouldn't be in a situation where we would have to worry about Stockport County, because Stockport County are they're not really a big team for me. So we shouldn't be in a situation where we would be knocked out. And if you look at it this year, Stockport County, who sits fourth in the National League, are 86 places below us in the English Football League. So we shouldn't be in a situation where, we're going to lose to Stockport County. We shouldn't be in a situation where, it's an easy team. We played against Hull City and Charlton Athletic in the Carabao Cup. So we know what's like to play against teams who are not in the Premier League. We've won against Hull City 5-1, 3-1 against Charlton. We should give them we should show no mercy to them. There are no replays in the FA Cup, so if this match ends up in a draw, one of us would win. The last team standing. We are allowed to use 9 substitutions, which 5 can be used. However, teams only can take 3 in normal time. So we have to use 3 in normal time, but if there's extra time, which shouldn't this happen. This shouldn't happen because we're West Ham United. Also, there is no VAR. Thank God we didn't have no VAR due to the fact that Stockport County is not a Premier League team. History-wise, West Ham and Stockport County, we've won 4 times. We've played 14 times against each other. We won 4, drawn 3, lost 7. Which is sad to think about that we lost against a team that's not even in the same position as we are in. And the last time we have played each other in the league, we won 1-0. The last time we played against each other was December 18th, 1996, where we lost 2-1 in the League Cup. But we haven't played them in 3 or 2 decades, so we shouldn't be in a situation where, we know that they are crap. We shouldn't be in a situation where we shouldn't underestimate them. Also, the 4th round of the FA Cup is on 7 o'clock on Monday. So we just need to get our players in. I think we should get a chance or opportunity to go to Stockport County. I don't know where their stadium is. I don't know. I just don't really care about their stadium right now. Their manager is Jim Gannon. He's had 500. He's 500. The 512th time across 3 spells. The stadium's Edley Park. So he's a former. He's a former Stockport County player. This is the 7th time. Okay, wow, this is an interesting fact. West Ham faced non-league opposition for the 7th time in the FA Cup, having won 6 of them. The Irons became Corinthians. Wait. The Corinthians were in the FA Cup. I did not know that. In 1929 and 1933 in the 4th and 5th round, respectively. Hereford in the 1972 after a 4th round replay. Farnborough Town after a 3rd round replay. And in 1992, Kidderminster Harriers in the 5th round. In 1994, Emily in the 1998 3rd round. Wow. Of course, it's because of COVID. We cannot play with fans because of social distancing, and no one wants to get COVID. Of course, and like I said, this match is on BT Sports, so we both know what's like to play in BT Sport channel, because I think Stockport Counties and the National League football on BT Sport. Last time we played, we won 1-0 against Everton on Friday, New Year's Day, West Ham have permission to use Saeed Benrahma and Watford play. West Ham are allowed to use permission to play Craig Dawson, Saeed Benrahma for loanees in their matches in the FA Cup. So it doesn't really matter if they're not eligible, because Watford are out of the FA Cup, and last time I checked, I think Brentford are out of the FA Cup as well. Injury where Fabianski got injured against Everton. I don't think he will play against Stockport County because of Randolph is a cup goalie, not a Premier League goalie. Masuaku is definitely unavailable after undergoing surgery, so we're not going to use him. So we only got 2 players injury. So this is actually interesting. I did not realize this yet. So it's been 10 years since Stockport County got into the Football League. So this is actually interesting. So I did not know this. So apparently this we were supposed to play against Chesterfield, United. But the thing is, so the Great Manchester so basically Suffolk County got knocked out by Chesterfield in the fourth qualifying round, only for the FA to order a replay, because apparently Chesterfield had a situation where they had an ineligible player, and so they had 12 players in the pitch, and Stockport took full advantage by winning 4-0. So we should have played against Chesterfield United, but they cheated. Well, that's what happens to cheaters. Cheaters lose. Cheaters lose. County then won. Okay. They won against League One side Rochdale. They were formed in 1883, so this is 3 years before we were formed. County won the 3rd Division League One twice, 2022, 1937, 4th Division League 2 title once in 1967, and the League 2 playoff final in 2008. I did not even know League 2 had a name in I thought the division was called Division 4. Sadly, this is the most saddest thing I have ever read in this whole league. Sadly, you're joking. Mike Dean is the referee. I'm disappointed with the situation that Mike Dean's the referee, because obviously we all know that Mike Dean cannot officiate a Premier League game to save his bloody life. Darren Cannon and Daniel Robathan is assistant referee, and sadly Kevin Friends referee. Obviously, we all know that Mike Dean and Kevin Friends are a bunch of arseholes who like to ruin the Premier League, ruin any match they would ruin it just to get paid. Yeah, like I said, he has officiated last 57 times, most recent refereeing the 3-1. So hopefully Mike Dean doesn't screw us, but because of VAR, there isn't any VAR, so he can't ruin our day. Squad builder, this is where I'm going to do my last review. This is my prediction for the whole squad builder. This is where I'm going to predict my lineup. Like I said, Randolph's in goal because I'm not going to trust David Martin to save us. I'm going to use 3-5-2 formation. This is all West Ham players, by the way. I just want to check something. Um, Oh yes, that's good. Okay. So Nathan Hall. So my defense, I am gonna go for a young defense. This is basically old mixed with new. This is new players and old players. Like youngsters academy. So centre back pairing. I'm gonna go for. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Diop Dawson, Diop and Dawson at the back. So three at the back. So three. So there will not. I don't. There will not be a Yeah, I think I'm gonna do just right, and then on the and Johnson on the right as a right back. Um, Declan Rice and Suchek as a CDM. So what I think if and I would want to use there's a reason why I am resting a lot of players as most of you guys can will tell, but I think Moyes will use a younger team than this. Zucek on CDM. Left mid, I am gonna go for Nathan Holland because Holland is a youngster. I want Ben Rama and Fornals. I think Ben Rama would be in the substitution, and we will let um, Fornals rest. I think Holland will be a great choice for David Moyes, and plus I want him to come back to help the defense. I want him to make sure when he's going out there he can defend as well. CAM, I'm going for Limousini to help the attacking. We don't have that much attacking midfielders, so that is one of the things that David Moyes needs to put in his shopping list: a CAM and a striker. Right mid, I am gonna go for another youngster. I am gonna go for Xande Silva from Portugal. He is a good youngster. Every time I'm seeing West Ham play, I want Holland and Xande Silva to play. Yes, he's young, but I actually want to see him play in the first team. Maybe in the FA Cup, maybe in the Carabao Cup, but we got knocked out by Everton. Sadly, we got knocked out by Everton in the Carabao Cup, and they got knocked out by Man United. So to forwards, I'm gonna go for another right winger. I'm gonna go for Yarmolenko. I think Yarmolenko would be a great player to use. I think he would be a great asset, and when he would be a stronger player to handle their defense and make sure that their defense is shitting themselves. And up front, obviously, I have to use him. You all know we have to use him. He's our saviour in the Premier League, Antonio. I'm not gonna explain why I'm gonna use Antonio. Antonio helped us to be in the Premier League. He is the reason why we scored 4 goals against Norwich City. He was the reason why we drew against Man United. He was the reason why we scored against Chelsea. He is our saviour, and I think since he returned his from injury against Everton, he can put an attacking threat against a non-league team. So my prediction for it in this video: West Ham United. This is actually going to be easy for me to predict. I can see this match end in a thrashing. I'm gonna go for Stockport County 0. West with this team. If we use this team I've put, I'll say 5-0 West Ham. Go all out. Attacking force. Use the force. I think we can win 5-0. I think it's gonna be an easy game. I think we will get a lot of position in our half. I think that they will struggle against us because we haven't played them from '96. I don't know any of their players. I can't recognise any players from Stockport County, but hopefully we get a thrashing, we get the 3 points, so we get the qualification round. And anyway, this is the last match that we're playing again in the FA Cup. This is the last third round match because everyone played in the third round. There were upsets. Leeds United lost against Crawley, Derby lost against Chorley, and Blackpool won against West Norwich Albion. So hopefully there is an upset and Spurs won 5-0 against Marines. But like I said in this channel, who gives a fuck about Spurs? Because I don't. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you have a good day. I hope you guys are taking care of yourself, even though we are on lockdown in the UK, in London, in England. Hopefully we would get through to the FA Cup. If you guys are safe, be safe during these COVID times because it is difficult to be in COVID times. I know how you feel. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. Hit the thumbs up if you like this video. Send your predictions for the Stockport County match because I want to know what you guys think. If you guys think that this really needs a stronger lineup, then it's How My TV is all about putting your it's the voice, giving people a voice. So if you guys have any comments about West Ham United, hit him up because I would reply obviously. So yeah, peace. I'm out. Enjoy Monday's match. Stay safe.